Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now let me tell you, today's video is going to be a little bit extra because I'm going to show you about my skincare and spill the tea on a skincare disaster that I had. It was way too extra and that too in the worst way possible. But first let me just say I have washed my face face, I'm super clean. I mean, we're talking about the level of clean that could rival the most luxurious spa. I'm glowing, I'm fresh, and my skin feels like I'm ready for a photo shoot. Alright, now that you know I'm basically a skincare goddess, let's jump right in. So first things first, I'm applying my toner, and just so you know that I'm not applying toner like any normal person by using the cotton pads. No, I'm not extra. I put my rose water into this perfume bottle so that it could be easier for me to just spray over my face. And honestly, I feel like I'm in a luxurious spa whenever I spray this into my face. Yeah, wow. Okay, so for applying the skincare products into my face, I will use a headband that I don't know how it will look in my face and hair. So this is how I look right now because I don't want to splash some rose water and moisturizer all over my hair because I love my hair as well. Let's get started. So firstly, this is the rose water. So this is the rose water which I use and which I put into this bottle right here. Okay. Okay, so about the skin disaster, this all started when I was scrolling the TikTok and saw this girl in the TikTok saying how rubbing ice cubes on her face gets your glowing skin. Now, I'm kind of person who is always up for trying new things, and especially if it's a free skincare. So I thought, why not? I grabbed an ice cube and just started rubbing it on my face like I was getting a mini facial. It felt really good, but at first, and I was like, wow, I'm basically glowing already. But as most things in life, I get too carried away. I kept rubbing ice on my face. Yeah, you can imagine that, or if you're not imagining that, then I will say what happened next. I kept rubbing the ice, not imagining the consequences, and when my cheeks started to feel a little bit weak, like it was cold, but also kind of burning. Yeah, not the relaxing skincare I was hoping for at that time. It was definitely not the kind of skincare that I wanted at that time. It was not at all refreshing. So I looked in the mirror and surprise, I had a red giant patch on my cheek.
Wow!
It looked like I had been slapped really hard and that too by a cold hand. It was not cute. And at first I couldn't figure out what was happening. Suddenly a red giant patch on my cheek. And yeah, because I didn't know what was happening, I kept rubbing my cheek with the ice. And you guys can definitely, you know, think about the consequences about rubbing the ice for a very long time. After having that huge, you know, giant patch, I kept thinking that the red giant patch will just disappear. Like, how can I even think like that? I was kind of mastermind at that time, so yeah. So after a few minutes of sheer panic, I googled it. Can ice burn your face? I literally searched that, and guess what I found? Apparently, prolonged eye contact can cause a frostbite on your face. And there, I was thinking I was doing the best skincare hack ever. Spoiler alert. I was not. So yeah, I had to spend next few days explaining to people that no, I didn't get hurt or I didn't get into a fight. I gave myself an ice burn. Yeah, it was it was honestly the most embarrassing thing ever, and I regretted every second of it. I'm not saying that ice, applying ice into your face is bad or whatsoever, but I I kept using that ice for a very long time, and it's not good for your skin, and that too with the direct contact of ice without, draping it into a piece of cloth. Mastermind. I've learned my lesson though, because right now I'm just sticking to whatever I know. Simple, effective skincare. No weird hacks or TikTok trends. And I never put ice on my face again because I had huge pimples on my face, and you can see that I have a red spot here as well, which is now just healing. It was because of hormonal imbalance or what, but not because of this. And also, I didn't really cared about the skin for a long time, so it was because of that. And yeah, about the ice thing, it's just not worth of the risk. This sunscreen blends really well into my skin, and this is not a sponsored person, guys. This is my real skincare routine. Whenever I go, wherever I go, this is usually my skincare, and these all products are very good for my skin, and I've applied these products for too long time, so I'm very genuine about these products, that these all products have been working very well on my skin. And mostly I had difficulties choosing sunscreen, and this sunscreen blends very well into my skin, and it's kind of good. So yeah, that's my skincare routine, guys. So just stick into the basics and you will just be fine. You don't need to use those fancy products, and you don't need to use expensive ones. You just need to choose the right ones. No ice burns, no frostbite on your face. I hope you get a good laugh from it, that you learn from it. And yeah, of course, I can't forget the lip balm. So this is the lip balm which I've been using, because who wants the dry lips, right? It's the cherry on top of my skincare routine. So let me know in the comment section that if you've ever tried a skincare hack before and that went too good or that went horribly wrong, just like mine did. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, and comment. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.